Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live with the Denver Preschool Program. As we wait for a few more people to join, I'd like to introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about the Denver Preschool Program. My name is Andrea Flores, and I'm a journalist in Denver and have been asked to help present some of our speakers today as we get that program started. And we want to go through now and kind of tell you a little bit about this program for those of you who may be unfamiliar with the work of the Denver Preschool Program. We are a local nonprofit that has been in the community for 15 years, thanks to Denver voters. And the focus is to make community for 15 years and quality preschool affordable and available to every Denver family, giving our youngest learners a jump start on their education and long-term success. Simply put, we want to help families find and pay for preschool. And as we move through today's session, please feel free, and we encourage you to type your questions in the comment area and we will address them as long as time permits. Since 2007, the Denver Preschool Program has helped Denver families with a 4-year-old pay for the cost of preschool tuition, regardless of income, at over 250 early childhood education programs around the city. And now I'm excited to share with you that earlier this summer, the Denver Preschool Program announced a new pilot program to further address preschool affordability by launching a tuition credit program for 3-year-olds called Preschool for Threes. Preschool for Threes is historic, as this is the first time the Denver Preschool Program is making tuition credits available to 3-year-olds. It's a huge deal. And unlike with traditional tuition credits for 4-year-olds, Preschool for Threes prioritizes families based on financial need and is available to families who need it the most. And any of those attending one of those Denver preschool programs, 150 plus community or home-based schools. Eligible families who enroll in Preschool for Threes will receive up to 100% of their preschool tuition costs covered by DPP. That means free preschool. Eligible families with back to school upon us, we feel this is a great time to share information on this valuable resource. And my guests today are both from the Denver Preschool Program. Elsa Olguin is the president and CEO, and Priscilla serves as an enrollment specialist for the Denver Preschool Program. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. We are so excited for you to talk about this new program. Now, we want to start with you, Elsa, as president and CEO of the organization. Tell us a little bit about why the Denver Preschool Program decided to expand its tuition support to include these 3-year-olds.
Yes. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping us host this event. This is really an exciting opportunity, and we are glad that you have joined us. Well, at the Denver Preschool Program, we know that investing in our children's education fuels positive change for the future. Over a decade of data has continuously demonstrated that when a child attends a DPP-participating program, they are more likely to succeed in kindergarten, meeting reading standards, missing fewer days of school, and are less likely to repeat a year. These benefits extend into adulthood, as participants of high-quality early education programs are more likely to graduate from high school and 4 times more likely to get a college degree. We are proud to be able to provide that opportunity to more children through the new Preschool for Threes pilot program. Our goal has long been to expand our reach to 3-year-olds because we know the powerful impact early childhood education has on children's lives. 2 full years of quality preschool will create a continuum of support for families and do even more to lay the foundation for a lifetime of success for our youngest learners. Finally, I will remind our parents that Denver has full day kindergarten. So we are talking now about 3 years of high quality education before your child starts first grade. This is an enormous and tremendous opportunity that we are glad to be able to participate and provide.
We're excited to tell people all about it. I know that Denver Preschool Program's traditional tuition credit program is available to all Denver 4-year-olds living in the city and county of Denver who attend a DPP participating school during their last year of preschool before kindergarten. How is Preschool for Threes different?
Well, Preschool for Threes, unlike our long-standing program for 4-year-olds, our tuition credit model, unlike that program, this program is going to start by focusing on families that have the highest financial need. Our aim is to serve as many families with the greatest need as possible. And then when our funding and opportunity allows, we will expand, like with our 4-year-old program, to serve all families.
Now, is it true that families enrolled in the Preschool for Threes program can receive free preschool?
Yes, that is absolutely true. It is free for families that enroll as long as they are in one of our qualifying Denver Preschool Program participating schools, and of course that they live in the city of Denver. So we're looking at families that are attending full-time or extended day programs to be able to participate and receive this free tuition program.
Now, I want to turn it over to Priscilla and your role as enrollment specialist. Explain to us a little bit about the qualifications for Preschool for Threes.
Hi, thank you for having me. Just a heads up for everyone, we are going to have a PowerPoint presentation that's going to be in the screen. If you need to access that presentation, you'll be able to refer back to the recorded live video. And going back to the qualifications that the students and families need to be part of or take advantage of the Preschool for Threes program. The first one is that the child has to be 3 years old by October 1st, 2021. The second one is that the student has to attend one of our DPP community or home-based providers. The third one is that the family must live in the city and county of Denver. And the fourth one is that they do have to meet the financial requirements for the program. The best way a family can determine if they have the financial eligibility, is to visit our website at dpp.org on the page for Preschool for Threes, or call us directly at 303-595-4377.
And a lot of people, Priscilla, might be wondering about this. Is there a maximum annual household income a family can make to be eligible for Preschool for Threes?
There is, but it's not a set one size fits all, sort of speak, in the sense that it depends on the number of household members. So for example, a family of 4 can earn up to $49,000 a year and be eligible, whereas a family of 6 could earn up to $66,000 per year. So it fluctuates a little bit depending on the household size, for sure.
If a family is not enrolled in a preschool yet, how can they find a DPP participating school, and what types of schools participate in this Preschool for Threes programs?
They can enroll in one of DPP's approved schools that are community-based and home care providers. Our list is around 150 different providers. These schools offer a wide variety of curriculum, including Montessori and faith-based programming, as well as some of them support languages that are not just English, so maybe like for Spanish-speaking families as well. And we do know that a child must be enrolled in a DPP participating school before they receive tuition credits. So if there's any families that are watching today that do need help finding help to enroll in one of these schools, they can go to our website, once again, at dpp.org and use the Find a Preschool tool, or call us directly at 303-595-4377 and receive assistance from our preschool navigator.
And we know that those preschool navigators are going to be crucial in helping families navigate all of these different options. If a family is interested in applying for Preschool for Threes, how do they get started?
Okay, so they would have to visit our Preschool for Threes page at dpp.org, and that way they can determine their eligibility and fill out the application. All of our enrollment specialists are also available by phone, so 303-595-4377, or you can also send us an email to info@dpp.org and we'll be happy to help.
Now, let's say a family goes through all of these steps. When will a family be notified of their application status?
Once they have applied for the Preschool for Threes program, a family will be notified within 5 business days of their status of their application.
And as we've heard tonight, the Preschool for Threes pilot program is an exciting initiative to help Denver's youngest learners start even earlier. Elsa and Priscilla, I have a few more questions that come to mind, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. When will eligible families be able to start receiving these funds?
So the DPP tuition credits run from September 1st through August 31st of the following year. So say for this school year, if they were to start within the program September 1st, then their tuition credit will run through the next year, August 31st.
And if a child enrolls in the Preschool for Threes program, can they continue receiving DPP tuition credits the following year as a 4-year-old?
Yes, they can continue to receive it. So they will have the opportunity to enroll once and then continue. And we actually highly recommend that the 3-year-olds continue and get 2 years of preschool, 2 years of high quality preschool before they start kindergarten.
Now, Elsa, this question also for you. How long will the Preschool for Threes program be available?
Yes, so the Preschool for Threes program is going to be available through the, starting this September through the March of next year. We have dedicated at the Denver Preschool Program $2.5 million, approximately $2.5 million per year, so that we're able to start this pilot with a significant number of children.
Now, we are about halfway through our time right now, but we want to address any questions that people might have and also share with the viewers who are logged into the Facebook today how they can learn more about the Denver Preschool Program. Elsa, can you share the link to your website and how people can find more information, not only on the website, but also on Facebook?
Yes, of course. We will have, of course, our website is dpp.org. Our telephone number is 303-595-4377. And on the chat, we will have access to both our website and the link to our Facebook page so that they can access the resources.
We want to get to the questions now because, you know, a lot of people have questions about this exciting opportunity. Number one question that we're getting from someone logged in today's Facebook Live is, does DPP ask for a child's or family's immigration status when he or she enrolls?
We do not ask for a family's immigration status. And Andrea, as a reminder, is regardless of the family's status, education, access to education in the United States is a right for all children. So regardless of income and regardless of status, children have the right to get access to education. Secondly, I will remind our families that we are not collecting information that we are sending to any of the immigration organizations or any of the places where families may have concerns about where is this information going. We are aware that you are concerned and this is a benefit for your child. We are not reporting your information to anybody. So it is just access that is going to be available.
We want to get to the second question now. Why is it important for children to attend preschool? What have you learned through this program?
Well, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, but it is very important, is what we do know from our own research at the Denver Preschool Program is that children that attend high quality preschools and the DPP preschools are much more successful in reading, much more successful in not repeating a grade. And we know that in their lifetime, they will have also long-lasting impact, which includes the fact that they are more likely to graduate from high school and 4 times more likely to attend college. And what that means is that children will be able to get access to opportunity. 4 times more likely to attend college means a higher income, and a higher income provides more stability, not just for that child that is going through the process, but for the family, their families, and the impact goes into the future that the benefits of a higher education will have for that family. So this is the beginning of success for their child. And we know that being ready from the get-go is very important. And this is the reason why the Denver Preschool Program exists.
And this is starting as young as 3. So that's even more of a jump start, right?
Yes, very much so.
Now, we want to get to the next question. Someone on Facebook Live is wondering, are these quality preschool programs that participate in DPP?
Yes, over 80% of the DPP providers are rated level 3, 4, or 5 in Colorado Shines, which is the state's licensing program. The highest level is 5. So 80% are at the highest level of quality, 3, 4, or 5. And this is compared to just 30% of providers statewide that are at this level. So we have been working hard to ensure that we have high quality providers available for our families.
Now we want to get to the next question. Do schools benefit from enrolling in DPP?
Yes, we work as hard with our families as we work with our preschools and making sure that we are providing all the support that they need to be high quality and stay high quality. That means that since our inception, we have invested $21.6 million in quality improvement and development for the educators in the centers and for the centers themselves. Our quality improvement investment includes coaching and professional development for their staff so that they can continue to provide high quality education, as well as access to other trainings and education support. We also provide scholarships and incentive awards for the educators and directors to participate in professional development opportunities. We believe that what the schools will learn is that partnering with us opens the door to a lot of resources that can help them be even better as they implement their programs.
Now, again, I just want to check in and remind everyone logged into the Facebook Live here that we are still taking questions. There's still time left to get some questions in. So we encourage you, if you have more questions that you have not heard answered yet, to please send them in. We want to get to the next question. Where will the 3-year-old programs be located and how can people find them?
So you can go to dpp.org and use the school finder. So you just click on find a preschool. And I always recommend this to parents when we're on the phone or I'm walking them through the process. A way to make it easier for you, if you will, there is a search engine where you can put either your home address or your work address. So that way the website will narrow it down to the schools that are closest to you. Also, if you're interested in a particular type of hours. So if you want to take your child to school like 8 hours or just 4 hours a day, there's a search engine as well to look for programs that you're interested in with like keywords like Montessori or any of that sort. So that way, you know, it's easier for you kind of narrow down and find what you want in a small time window.
So Priscilla, it sounds like parents and families really do have a lot of options when it comes to this preschool for threes.
I think, as Elsa was saying, the focus in the program and just within DPP is always making education accessible and making sure that we're giving kids a head start, you know?
And this is another question, and it's an important one. Does a 3-year-old have to be potty trained to attend the preschools in the program?
Well, you know, I will say that you know, I have a 3-year-old granddaughter, so I'm smiling because I thought, oh yes, this is a very important question. And she made it. She got potty trained before she started preschool, but it depends on the preschool. You know, some of the preschools will help the parents to finish the potty training that they need to do. And some of them do require that the child is potty trained before they start preschool. So it is important to check with the provider as they are looking for that. But good luck. I know it's work to get there.
And we just want to mention that these are great questions. And again, if you have any additional questions that we have not answered tonight, or if maybe you have something that you would like to ask privately or to ask a navigator, again, you can reach out to Denver Preschools to get that information. So again, for all of the questions that we were not able to get to tonight, contact Denver Preschool Program. You can go to their website and get all of that information. Certainly encourage you to do that. Ladies, thank you again so much for your insight this evening. We appreciate you joining us tonight to share the information on the Preschool for Threes program. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you guys really want to stress to all the people watching today?
Sign up. This is the time. If you have a 3-year-old that is ready, sign up as soon as possible. Or if you know a family that has a 3-year-old in Denver, this is the time to reach out to them. It's an incredible opportunity. So please help us find those 3-year-olds to come to our programs.
And we just wanted to share this video will be available along with other information on the Denver Preschool Program's website at dpp.org. That's going to do it for us tonight. Again, if you guys have any other questions, contact Denver Preschool Program directly and they can get all of those answered. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrea.